All right, so here we're looking at Tyreek. Tyreek and DeMarcus are starting a nutrition program. Tyreek currently consumes 1,200 calories a day and will increase that number by 100 calories each day. Demarius is consuming 3,230 calories a day and will decrease that number by 190 calories each day. They will continue this pattern until they are both consuming the same number of calories per day. And how many days will that be? So Tyreek is currently consuming 1,200 calories a day and will increase that number by 100 calories each day. So if we look at this, he's starting with 1,200 calories and will increase. So we need to think what does the word increase mean in math? So we're going to add. So increase we're adding to. Will increase by 100 calories each day. So 100 calories per day. So 100 calories each day. So each day is like a number. And so since we don't know what that number is yet, we'll use X. Alright, so now if we look at Demarius, he is consuming 3,230 calories a day and will decrease that number by 190 calories each day. So looking at his information, he is starting out with 3,230 calories and will decrease. So what does the word decrease mean in math? It means subtraction. And he's going to subtract 190 calories each day, 190 calories per day. So times X. And we want to know when they will be consuming the same number of calories. So we want to know when are they going to be equal. All right, so now we're going to solve our equation now that we have it set up. So the first thing is I notice I have an X on the left side and an X on the right side. So we're going to get our X's together on the same side. So looking at our X's, which X is smaller? Because we always move the smaller X. So would you rather have 100 xylophones or negative 190 xylophones? So the negative number is smaller. So we're going to undo the negative 190x. So to undo that, we're going to add it to both sides. So we'll bring this down because we haven't changed it. And then 100x plus 190x is 290x. Alright, so now we have 1,200 plus 290x equals 3,230. So here's our x. We need to undo this plus 1,200. And to do that, we're going to subtract it on both sides. Alright, so now x is still not by itself. We have that 290, so we need to undo the times 290. And so to do that, we will divide both sides by 290. And then 2,030 divided by 290 is 7. So we'll go ahead and pause the video, and if we plug 7 in for both of the x's, our sides should be equal. All right, so now looking at our last example for today. Find the value of x so that the two figures below have the same perimeter. So first thing we need to remember is that perimeter is the distance around. So the perimeter for the triangle is going to be 4x plus 2 plus 3x plus 3x plus 8. And the perimeter for the rectangle, even though we only have two sides given, we remember that opposite sides of the rectangle are congruent. So we can take 2 times 2x plus 13 plus 2 times x. So we need to, I see parentheses, so we need to get rid of parentheses first. So undo parentheses. So we're going to distribute this. So bring down everything that's on this side, just as is. Now, our next step is we're going to combine like terms, and that'll just make the both sides easier to work with. So I'm going to highlight my x's. So I have 4x plus 3x is 7x plus another 3x is 10x. And on the right side I have 4x plus 2x, which is 6x. I am not done though. I have a 2x and an 8 and then just a 26. So now if I look at my numbers, 2 regular 2 plus 8 is 10. And then just this 26, I can bring this down. Now I have something that's much better to work with. So I have an x on the left side and an x on the right side. I need to get x together. So I'm going to move the smaller x. So which x is smaller? 10x or 6x? 6x is the smaller number, so we're going to move that. So we're going to undo positive 6x. And to undo a positive 6x, we're going to subtract 6x on both sides. So 10x minus 6x is 4x. That equals 26. X is almost by itself. So we're going to undo the plus 10. So to undo a plus 10, we're going to subtract 10 on both sides. So that gives us 4x equals 16. Almost there. So we have 4 times x. So to get x by itself, we need to undo the times 4. So we're going to divide 4 on both sides. And so we get x equals 4. Alright, so we're going to pause, and you're going to plug that in and see if that makes our perimeters equal. Alright, so once you have that checked, then your notes are done for today. And you're going to move into the practice worksheets. Once you have completed and correct practice worksheets, then you may start on the homework.